fucking 6:30 a.m. man. I really am not made for the morning. Holy shit.
Oh, yes.
What's up? My name's Steven. I'm a 21-year-old full-time calisthenics athlete and coach, and today I'm just gonna show you what an average day of mine looks. We're gonna get into some editing, then I have a call later, then I have to script a few videos on my Instagram and also YouTube. Then we're gonna have a community session with the boys, and lastly, of course, a volleyball practice. But before we start with anything, I wanna talk to you a little bit about nutrition and stuff and what I eat throughout the day. So this right here, what I'm cooking right now, is a prep my meal pack. This is what it looks like. It's basically frozen food that I get delivered to my home like once a month or something, and then that's basically what I eat throughout the day. This is definitely not a partnership. I'm much too small to like do any partnerships with anyone, but I just like the food, you know. A very long time I had big issues eating healthy because I just didn't know how to cook. I didn't know when to cook. I didn't know what to buy for the cooking. It was expensive to buy all of these things and also time inefficient. And so I very often just ate the unhealthy food. I just ate the things that were easy to do, you know. And with this now, it's actually healthy food. Like it's high in protein, it has good macros, and it also tastes very good. And so if you train calisthenics and struggle a little bit to like have a clean diet and stuff, you just have to try out a few things. You just have to try this and that, and then one day you will figure out what works best for you. Because the best diet is not the most optimized diet. The best diet is the diet that is actually going to lead you to your goals, and it's also easy to keep in your routine. That's not too hard. It's not going to burn you out, you know what I mean? But yeah, now let's actually get you started. Alright, but Steven, why are you even making a vlog style video? You're a calisthenics coach. Well, I decided to show a little bit more about my personality on social media, especially YouTube, because I don't want to be this coach that just posts value and just tells you stuff, but then doesn't really show the background of everything. And so this is what I'm doing. Don't be too harsh. It's my first vlog. I never vlogged in my life before. Actually, I don't even like making content that much, but I'm trying out a few things. So in this video, I want to show you a little bit more about my daily life, about my personality, and I'm going to talk about why I started calisthenics, why I'm still doing it, and why I also started becoming a calisthenics coach. So the actual reason why I started calisthenics is a little bit deeper than just I wanted to get some cool skills, you know? Like when I was 16, now I'm 21, like 5 years ago, I really was a wreck, like mental health wise. I was drinking alcohol like to a blackout level every other day, smoking a lot of weed, smoking a lot of cigarettes, and really just living an unproductive and unhealthy lifestyle. I had no girlfriend, I really was unhappy with myself. I kind of got depressed, and then me and one of my friends decided to actually start going to the gym. So we started lifting some weights, and because we wanted to actually see this progress, we had to like reduce these bad habits. So I started drinking less, smoking less weed. And after like 1 year or something, I actually had some gains, like I was making progress. But I still was kind of weak, you know, like I was starting to look stronger and healthier, but I wasn't really that strong. And then one day I saw this guy in the gym doing calisthenics. He was doing 90-degree handstand push-ups. In my head, it was like insane. This was the hardest skill I could possibly imagine. So then me and one of my friends decided to just start calisthenics, and right the next workout, we immediately thought about quitting again because we just didn't know what to do, you know? Like we came from weightlifting, we didn't really have a strong base, and then we tried kicking up into the handstand again and again and again, and it just didn't work, you know. And then after half a year or something, my friend quit calisthenics, but I kept going. Then after like 8 months or something, I unlocked the handstand push-up. Then I got into a plateau in the handstand push-up with like 3-4 reps for half a year or something. Then had to go to the military, had to serve for 2 years in there because I live in Austria, I have to do that. And then I got back from the military, and I didn't quit the military because of the military, but because I wanted to do something new. But now I actually have to hurry up a little because I don't want to get too late. So see you in a bit. Alright, I made it. I made it actually in time. And now I switched to another room to like finish this short section. So I'm actually working full time on the calisthenics coaching, but I still have to do like some other things to actually be able to provide for myself like fully. And that's why I'm here. But to get back to the story. So why did I actually quit the military? Because when I got into the military, my goal was actually to get to the Jagdkommando. The Jagdkommando is basically the special forces of Austria. I wanted to get into there. But then after almost like 2 years of being in the military, I decided that the military, I don't know. I like certain factors of the military, like the fact that you have to be disciplined, that you have to go beyond limits and just explore new territory in your mind. But I'm not really a big fan of the whole reason of the military, you know, like the killing part, the whole reason of the military. And I also don't really like the people in there, because I realized there are so many alcoholics in the military. It's actually crazy. Like most of the people don't really care about military stuff, but they just want a chill life, you know? And then I kind of wanted to get back into calisthenics. So I started training calisthenics back in the military, like towards the end of the military, and then kind of made a lot of progress. Like in a few weeks, I already was back at my level with handstand push-ups. Then I trained for a month, got to the straddle 90-degree handstand push-up, which literally was my goal, like from the beginning of when I started calisthenics, and then unlocked the full 90-degree handstand push-ups right like a few weeks after. And that's when I started the calisthenics coaching, you know? Like, I don't know, calisthenics really made me transform into a better person like myself. Like it made me more disciplined, more resilient. It made me stick to a goal, and rather than switching around, actually focusing inside and finding a solution, finding a way to actually keep progressing. And I had to go over a lot of pain to actually find these solutions on how to actually break a plateau and make progress and stuff. And so I decided, if I had to struggle so much and I found the solution and I really love what I'm doing, why not monetize it and make it my literal profession and pursue it full time? So I quit the military to actually become a calisthenics coach. And here we are now, half a year or a little bit over half a year later, and now I'm making this video. So yeah, that's basically my story. I don't know what to really talk about in the rest of the video anymore. As I said, it's my first vlog, but I'm just gonna take you with me like the whole day, show you what I'm doing. It's like 8:30 a.m. right now. Right now I'm gonna edit a few videos, then I'm gonna edit even more, script the next informative YouTube video, then I'm gonna get to the gym, or not the gym, I'm gonna have a community session with the boys in the first district. That's gonna be beautiful. And at the end of the day, the highlight of the day, I'm gonna have a volleyball session. Fucking stoked. We're gonna play with some balls today. So yeah, let's get into the day.
Im 19. ein Haus mit dem Taschen.
And now we get to the actual fun part of the day, the client check-ins. I already did a few, but I'm still missing Isa and Igor. Igor is a new student. He just joined yesterday, I think, or the day before yesterday, but let's start with Isa. So this guy right now is already working towards the 90-degree handstand push-up. Trying to get his holds done. Not yet, not quite yet. Isa is falling too deep in his 90-degree holds, and this leads to his shoulders not actually being able to generate the force that he would be able to generate. You know what I mean? Like he needs to protract his shoulders more and be a little bit higher in the 90-degree hold to actually get it. Alright, with this one I'm gonna give you some sauce right now too. So, was this a good rep or not? What do you think right now? I'm gonna say you it wasn't a good rep. It was okay, but it was not as good as it could be. Why? Because why do we do 90-degree handstand push-up negatives? We're not doing them to actually like gain insane power. We are doing them to actually like get a feeling for the whole range of motion and gaining like this control of how it actually feels like to go from handstand down into a 90-degree hold. When we do 90-degree negatives with bands or anything else, like the top position is less resistance than when you stretch it more, right? Like when you stretch it more, the bottom position, there's the most amount of like of support the band actually gives you. So when you do a 90-degree negative with a band and like do the rep pretty quickly, but then hold at the bottom position, you're not really doing a lot. So the main focus should be to like come down as slow as possible without putting the emphasis on the hold, because the hold is being supported a lot, you know what I mean? So yeah, that's what I'm gonna tell him. Okay, so with this one, let me know what you think. Was this useful? Did this make sense what he just did, or did it not make sense? Because his form obviously wasn't perfect. His shoulders weren't protracted, really. His back was a little bit arched, his legs were like coming apart a little bit. So someone may say that this exercise is wrong, right? Well, it wasn't. It was actually right. This actually is exactly what I wanted him to do, because we did not implement this exercise to build some neural path or something. We implemented deep faced wall handstand push-ups for him because he's lacking this raw pushing strength out of the bottom position of a deep handstand push-up. And in this scenario, with this weak link that he is having right now, it doesn't really matter how good or how bad his form is. He just needs to learn to actually explode out of the bottom position, because if he actually has this ability to do that, 90-degree handstand push-ups are gonna become super easy. So even though it might look like shit, it's actually the right thing to do for him. Just giving you some insight. But now let's continue. Alright, Isa is finished. Now let's get into Igor. Igor is a student that just came to me yesterday, I think. So this is actually the first workout I'm gonna review for him. I'm actually a little bit stoked. So let's see. Horrible. Holy shit, what's happening, man? This right here is a perfect example of having a lot of strength but not actually being able to express the strength into a new skill. Because look at this. Igor has one of the most beautiful 90-degree handstand push-ups I've ever seen in my entire life. Look how clean they are. Super clean. Super clean. So his planche lean must look a little bit different than what we just saw. Look at this. What the fuck is this, bro? What the hell is this? So you would maybe think, this guy is just weak for these planche leans. We should just regress a little bit, right? But no, bro, he needs to do this more often. He just needs to get adapted to the actual movement.
Alright, bro, I'm gonna be completely honest with you. Your planche leans look like dog shit, like quite literally. Your hips are like a little bit piked, protraction really isn't there. You don't have the correct engagement in your lat, and your whole body is just disconnected from each other. Like your whole body must be one unit, you know what I mean? Like you should, when you enter the planche, you should feel the whole tension going through your body. But that's normal, like you don't have to worry about this too much. Just in the next workout, you should put a focus on actually protracting properly, especially in the planche leans, because the load there isn't too much, so you can actually focus on that. Then also focus on the posterior pelvic tilt. I don't know if you ever heard it before, but it basically just means that you rotate your hips forward and push the hips down a little bit, you know what I mean? So you engage your lower body, you engage your core, and also fully engage your feet when you're doing it. And when you push, when you are in the actual lean, focus on not actually resisting the lean, but pushing down vertically so that your lat gets activated as strong as possible, you know what I mean? Alright, I'm gonna send you a few videos. But he not only wants to unlock the planche, he also wants to get more consistent and better at 90-degree handstand. Oh shit. At 90-degree handstand push-ups. So he can already do one rep. So in order to increase the reps, we don't have to like spam normal ones, but we have to spam exactly this. 90-degree presses. No lockout though. Why is there no lockout? Alright, so you basically failed them because you just have never done them. Literally, that's literally it. It's not too deep. You're very strong. You're not too weak for it, bro. And you arch your back because you wanna like cheat a little bit, but that's fine at the start. You know, like get the rep done. It's okay if it's not perfect form. It's okay. It's just important that you like get the rep done, actually get into the handstand, and then get reps. Get more of these presses done, and eventually they're gonna become second nature to you. And if you master presses, the 90-degree handstand push-up is free, bro. Like literally. So it's all good. Normal handstand push-ups. Let's see how he performs. This guy's super controlled, right? This guy's super controlled. No bad form, super controlled. Holy shit, he raged.
Alright, the thing with the handstand push-up and also with 90s with Igor is that he's controlling the movement too much. He is like coming down super slow, then focusing on the lean on everything and then pushing up a little bit like slow and controlled, and that's good, but it's not the thing that he needs right now. You know what I mean? When you control a movement so much like 90s or the handstand push-up, it eats up a lot of strength, a lot of power that you could actually be using to get a few more reps. And in order to get adapted to the movement, to like increase this neural adaptation, the thing that he actually needs, because he is already strong, he just needs to understand how the movement patterns actually, he needs to understand how he can perform the handstand push-up as efficient as possible. And you only do this by getting a lot of reps done. And if he controls every single rep, every single handstand push-up rep, he just can't get a lot of reps. So his focus right now is to just get down, get up, get down, get up. Don't focus on having perfect reps, just get down, get up. And with time, he's then gonna figure out how the pushing angles, the correct pushing angles, actually look like, how they feel like. And eventually, he's gonna rep out handstand push-ups like they are nothing, for real. My battery went out, then my storage got full, and then I couldn't finish the actual climb check. It's on video, of course, I finished them like myself. Now, finish the work session, now I'm getting into the training, into the community session. Kind of hyped about it, and then the highlight of the day, the volleyball practice. So gonna leave right now. See you there. Now look who it is. Just the boys doing some boys things. The community session just finished and I wanted to use this opportunity to say a few words, a bit of honesty. The boys, they are still training right there, like back there, still doing their session. And I went away early. I only did like a few activation sets and stuff. And then I don't know, I just went. I finished my training and I didn't really want to stay anymore. Because, you know, from day to day, I just go to the gym, I do my training, I progress. I'm actually at the moment right now, I'm actually making pretty good progress. And then I'm happy with my training after the training, and then I go home and I'm satisfied, you know? And I thought now, today, I'm just gonna come here, I'm gonna film a few cool things, I'm gonna spend time with the boys, and then I'm gonna just chill out, film a cool video for the vlog and stuff. But I don't know. I feel like the social media thing is coming to me. Like, I'm always on social media telling you, don't compare yourself to others, or compare yourself to others, but don't interpret too much into it. You have to stand over it and everything. But it happens with me as well, you know, like, I'm not perfect. Like, I see all of these guys doing super crazy planche combos. The one guy is doing 2-finger Maltese. Like, it's crazy what these guys can do. And then I'm there doing still my super advanced tuck planche, my elevated planche leans, my one leg front lever holds. Even though I'm making good progress, I just feel shit, you know? And I feel like this is one of the hardest things in our sport, to actually not get demotivated by all of these crazy guys. But now, what can I do, bro? Progress is good, life is good, everything is good. Gonna go to volleyball right now, gonna hit a few balls, and then I'm gonna go home, gonna sleep, and then tomorrow's a new day. You know, I started making this vlog just because I wanted to show a few insights of my life, but this is slowly getting a little bit more deep, you know, like this calisthenics community session really got to me, like mentally, it really got to me, because I'm a calisthenics coach, bro. Like, this is what I do full time. This is my profession. And when I go to a meetup with like a few of the best in Vienna, like only the city Vienna, it's a big city, but still, I just eat shit. Like, I am better than a lot of people there. Like, yeah, but like nowadays you just are shit if you can't do a planche. You are just shit if you can't do front lever pull-ups and stuff, you know what I mean? Like, it really got me. It really got me thinking, like, shit, how can I teach calisthenics skills if I can't even do them myself? But I can do them myself. Like, the skills I teach, I can actually do them. But I don't know. I don't really know what to do about it though, you know? Like, about the whole getting demotivated by other people that are just better than you. I don't know what to do about it. You can just remember yourself that it's always you versus you. It always was like this. It's always gonna be like this. And everyone is progressing like this, you know? Elias, do you think he compared himself to everyone since he started? No, day by day. He just went by his training, just did some stuff here and there, improved slowly in the shadows. And then one day people started seeing him, and now he's this crazy calisthenics athlete, this world-class athlete. But it wasn't always the case. Sometimes we just get taken away by how long it actually takes and then think we are left behind. We are just behind. We just have to find something to progress fast. But we are just where we have to be, where we are supposed to be. Progress and transformation and things that actually mean something take time, and they are not easy. And this is something I learned today. Again. I learned it again. But yeah. Volleyball pitches are right back there. I only have like 10% left on my phone, like energy-wise. So I don't know if I can film too much. But yeah, see you in a minute. Alright, my energy actually went out, like I couldn't film, so this is the day after, and right now I'm editing the vlog right here. I'm exporting what I've already edited, like everything to this point, because I then can't edit because it's too much, but doesn't matter. I appreciate you watching the video. As I said, it's my first time filming a vlog, so don't be too harsh. Give me some feedback if you have some experience with vlogging and stuff. And yeah, this was a daily life of mine, and if you liked it, feel free to follow, leave a thumbs up, and yes, that's it. Thanks for watching, brother. I appreciate it.